Hello everyone, welcome to Happy Heart. In this video, I am going to share the travel requirements which are needed for travel from Kuwait to India. As you all know, due to the current pandemic season, the travel from one country to another country requires different number of documents. So I am going to give you some information about the list of documents which are needed for a person traveling from Kuwait to India. So now let's get started. The first and foremost thing which is needed for travel from Kuwait is your Kuwait mobile ID. Kuwait mobile ID app should be installed in your phone and you should have a valid residency. Even if you have your physical civil ID card, it is mandatory to have the Kuwait mobile ID app installed on your phone. So this is the first thing to do. The next one is your immune app. So this gives the details about the vaccination which you have received. So definitely you should have immune app installed in your phone. And you should have received 2 doses of the vaccination, and these 2 doses details should be mentioned in your immune app along with your proper passport details. The most important thing is please do check the passport details in the immune app because this is very important. Keep both Kuwait mobile ID app and the immune app handy so that anytime they check in the airport you can show it immediately. The third most important thing which you would be doing is the negative PCR certificate. So if you're traveling to India, you need to get a negative PCR certificate within the 72 hours before your departure. Do not take your PCR test very well in advance. Just give some cushion time so that even if your flight delays or something goes wrong, then you still have the PCR certificate valid till the time you depart from Kuwait airport. Once you receive the PCR test result, make sure to take a copy of that and also have some few copies of the same. Similarly for Kuwait mobile ID and even for the vaccine certificate, please do have some hard copies with you. The next requirement is for the travelers who are going to Tamil Nadu. So if you are planning to enter Tamil Nadu, then you should be having an e-pass. Log into Tamil Nadu e-pass portal and then give the details of all the passengers who are traveling along with the vehicle through which you are going to travel to your home. So give all those details and then take a printout of the same. So this might be checked when you are traveling. If you're planning to travel by car, then make sure you have the driver details when you fill up this form. Now the next document is going to be the most important document which is going to be checked in the Kuwait airport. So that is Air Suvidha form. So you have a portal for filling this form, Air Suvidha. Now when compared to the other documents, this Air Suvidha form is going to consume a longer time. So what I mean is, when you're filling up this form in the Air Suvidha portal, you are going to give multiple documents like passport copy, your vaccine certificate and your PCR copy. So all these copies should be uploaded in this website in order to get the final form. And this you're going to be doing for every passenger who is traveling along with you. So this takes a little longer time to fill up the form. And once you finish the form, take a printout of that. So if you have 3 travelers, then you will have a page for each passenger. So you should have the copy of this Air Suvidha form which will be checked in the Kuwait airport. The next is Arogya Setu mobile application. Although this is not mandatorily checked by anyone, it's better to have this app in your phone because when the COVID started, this was made mandatory for every passenger to travel. But now they are not actively checking this app, but still you can have it in your mobile for safer side. So now you have seen all the necessary documents and the mobile apps which you should be doing when you're planning to travel from Kuwait to India. So these are the additional documents introduced during this pandemic period for your travel. So other than this, you usually carry your passport as well as your e-ticket copy, so which will be useful for the procedures in the airport. And one suggestion is you can very well do your online check-in depending on your airlines, if it is 24 hours before your travel or 48 hours before your travel, so that it will ease in your process in the airport and you can also secure your seat in the flight. Hope this video is very useful for any traveler who is planning to travel from Kuwait to India. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.